Okay, so picture this. You're chilling, maybe scrolling through endless TikToks, and you suddenly get that weird feeling like something's not quite right in the world, right? Like people are hiding stuff. Ever felt that? Yeah, me too. Well, guess what? Turns out, teen movies are obsessed with this idea. They're all about those dark secrets lurking beneath the surface of high school life. So, you know me, I had to dive in head first and find the juiciest ones for us. Ready to get spooked and maybe a little weirded out? Let's go. First up, we got Paper Towns. Now, on the surface, it's like a cute John Green-style road trip movie, right? Boy obsessed with mysterious girl vanishes. Boy goes on an epic quest to find her. Seems pretty standard teen flick fare, yeah? But here's the kicker. The whole thing is about this girl, Margot, who lives a secret double life. She's like this master of illusions, leaving clues everywhere that are basically breadcrumbs to her true self. It's less about the destination and more about the journey of discovering that people aren't always who you think they are. Plus, the soundtrack slaps. But I'll be honest, sometimes it gets a bit too artsy-fartsy. And I was just like, just get to the point. Still, it's worth watching just for the mystery and that whole unreliable narrator thing they have going on. Next, let's dive into some real sci-fi weirdness with the faculty. Okay, picture this. A bunch of teachers suddenly start acting super creepy and, well, alien-like. Yeah, you heard me right. It's basically Invasion of the Body Snatchers, but with a high school twist. The students are the only ones who notice something's wrong, and they have to team up to basically save the world. It's a wild ride of body horror and cheesy lines, which I am totally here for. What makes it a must-watch? Honestly, it's the nostalgia. Think early 2000s fashion and that classic us against the adults vibe. It's the perfect blend of funny and scary, and it does get a little predictable. But I mean, hey, what's a good sci-fi flick without a little camp? Okay, now we're gonna get a little darker, like real creepy dark with super dark times. This movie is like a punch to the gut, okay? It's about this group of friends who accidentally kill someone, and it's all downhill from there. The movie focuses on how the secret eats away at them, turning their friendships toxic and making them act super weird. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of a tough watch because it's so realistic and intense. It's not some happy-go-lucky romp in the park. But if you want a film that really shows you the dark side of teenagers and how one horrible thing can change everything, it's a must-see. It's heavy stuff though, so be warned. Not exactly feel-good Friday night material. Alright, let's shift gears with Disturbia. It's kind of like Rear Window, but with way more teenage angst and a killer soundtrack. Basically, this kid is under house arrest, and he starts spying on his neighbors, and wouldn't you know it, he starts to suspect that the guy next door might be a murderer. It's a pretty classic thriller setup, but it keeps you on the edge of your seat, trust me. It's all suspense, jump scares, and that whole is he actually seeing things, or is it going crazy vibe. It's fun, engaging, and yeah, a little predictable. But who cares when it's this entertaining? Definitely makes you rethink your neighbor's friendly smile though, right? And finally, we have the OG dark teen movie queen, Heathers. Look, if you're talking about dark secrets in teen movies, you have to mention this one. It's about this group of popular girls called the Heathers, and then this one girl teams up with this super messed up dude, and they start, well, let's just say things get very intense. It's like Mean Girls on steroids, with a dark, twisted sense of humor. The movie is a commentary on popularity, bullying, and the whole messed up power dynamic of high school. It's funny, yes, but it's also shocking and has some serious things to say. It's a total classic for a reason, but I will say it's definitely not for everyone with the subject matter it deals with. But hey, a dark movie with a satirical edge, right up my street. And that's a wrap, folks. 5 teen movies that go way beyond the average school dance and awkward first kiss. They show us that high school is a breeding ground for secrets, some big, some small, but always making things interesting. All of these films show that everyone's got something to hide, even if it's just their weird obsession with collecting porcelain cats. And maybe that's why we can't help but watch these stories unfold. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,